Captain's log, stardate 7342.4. We have been lost in this uncharted region of the Delta Quadrant for some 6 weeks now, and tempers are wearing thin. Just this morning I had to defuse a situation in the mess hall when the replicators became unable to produce the correct amount of lager and cheesy flavoured Wotsits. As for myself, I am finding this command increasingly difficult. My first officer, Kate Jennings, Lieutenant Commander SC, has mutinied. She has stolen a runabout and escaped at high warp. I am convinced I can convince her of the viability of this command. She is more than my first officer. She is my protector, my right hand, my continuity. On a personal note, I love her.
Very touching.
How the hell did you get in here?
If you're a Starfleet captain, you need to replace your head of security. The doors to the shuttle bay were unsecured.
What?
The front door was ajar. You know, the lads downstairs were saying that if you don't return some of those soon, they're going to start charging you. Are you still moping over Kate?
No. What's the point in moping?
Well, thank God for that, I suppose.
No, I mean, what's the point in moping when she'll be back in a few days?
Oh, God.
I mean, she wouldn't be able to cope without me. Everyone has their match. Kate is mine. Romeo has Juliet. Anthony has Cleopatra. And Paris has B'Elanna.
Tom, she left you. She doesn't love you.
What? Have you seen her?
No, but I mean, well, have you?
Of course I have. She's always coming round.
Really?
Yeah, well, she says it's always to pick up the last of her things or something, but I know what she really means.
She's gone. She isn't coming back.
I don't need your professional opinion. What are you doing here anyway?
Well, that's nice, isn't it? Your best friend in all the world comes over to make sure you haven't hung yourself from a light fitting, and I'm made to feel about as welcome as an envelope full of anthrax.
I didn't mean that. Why did you come round other than to tell me that Kate finds me about as attractive as a Tampax full of nails?
Well, I was going to go down the pub for a couple, and I thought maybe you'd want to join me. You know, maybe get you out of the flat for a bit.
No. I'd just as soon stay here, thanks.
Well, you've got to go out. I mean, you haven't been out of here since... Well, since you know when.
Since Kate left? You can say it, you know. I'm not going to keel over if you just mention the words. And Why do I need to go out? I've got everything I want here. I've got TV, I've got office, I've got the videos from the guys downstairs, and I've got good company. Kind of.
You got beer?
Yeah, sorry mate, that's out.
Well, good job I brought them some supplies then, isn't it? I took the liberty of bringing a couple of staples too. I can't have you starving now, can I? Tom, look at this place. I mean, I'm your closest friend on this or any other planet. And I'm here to tell you the thing that everyone else is afraid to. Tom, you're a slob. A slob. I mean, look at this place. I mean, I'd be afraid of seeing rats here, but let's face it, a rat would have to let himself go pretty badly to be seen in a place like this.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Look, Alexander Fleming spent years trying to discover the first antibiotics. He could have saved himself a lot of trouble by scraping a year's supply out of that... what? Indian?
Chinese, actually. Yeah, well, I've been busy. I haven't had time for domestic niceties.
Well, it's not like I'd expect you to change, I suppose. You were like this at school. Do you remember that time your mum emptied your lunchbox and... where did all that slime come from? I mean, you must have left your food in there for months.
Oh, yeah, she grounded me. And she made me catalogue the reference section in my dad's bookshop.
With a mum like yours, I don't know how you turned out like this.
With years of practice. Look, it's the only way I can rebel against her. There's two things that really get up her nose, and that's clutter and dust. Et voila.
Well, I couldn't live like it.
Sure, the only reason your place is so tidy is because you're never there. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Richard West, BSc. Dick to my friends, head to my closest friends. Director, owner and founder of Box Music, developing private recording studios to the rich and famously stupid. Egos pandered to, jets set. London, New York, Milan. Oh, you should see the work we did for Posh and Bex. And oh, Sir Elton was so impressed with the service we provided for him. Admitted it. You've always been luckier than I am.
Lucky? Lucky you call my dad snuffing it? Lucky? The only reason I could set up that business was with the inheritance.
Mate, I didn't mean to imply that you haven't had a bad time. It's just that, well, you've got it better than me. And I guess I'm just looking for a target.
Well, aim your sights elsewhere.
Sorry, mate. I don't mean it. Look, I'll show you. Hang on. Look. I had a look at your website the other night and, well, I thought you were losing business, so I made it look a bit more professional for you. Dick, I've made it now look that you would only grace Madonna with a quote if she gave you character references. And then I emailed the website address to all the artists signed by Sony.
Oh, so all the new talent know about me?
Better than that, you remember that tosser from the States? You know, the rapper with the chainsaw? Yeah, I asked him about the kit that you sold him, and, well, we gave you the thumbs up, so I've included that in the email.
Oh, well, you mean Marshall?
What I mean is that all of the aspiring artists signed by Sony know that you, Rich the Dick West, sorted out the most controversial music maker of the new millennium.
Oh, well, thanks. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Don't worry, the bill's on the last page.
What?
Joking? Oh, God, look. You bought the beers. You've calmed me down. So, we'll call it quits. Okay? I was going to do the same thing for Harriet, but, well, don't know who's going to be interested in her stuff.
True. Look, You really need to tidy this place up, you know.
Give me 3 good reasons why.
I'll give you one. Your parents are coming round. Well, I saw them this morning when I was picking these up.
No, they're coming Saturday.
Hello! It is Saturday.
No, look. Oh, Christ. It is Saturday. Oh, God, you know what this means?
Well, yes, your parents are coming round.
No, Kate's coming round.
Kate?
What time is it?
It's gone 3:30.
Oh, God, she's going to be here an hour. Don't just stand there. Do something useful. Tidy up.
Oh, Christ, you're a slob. I mean, look at this place. I swear you've got more DVDs than any living Trekker.
Trekker. How many times do I have to tell you? I am not a Trekker, I am a Trekkie. There is a difference. A Trekker is a Billy No Mates loser who has only life for the Trek. A Trekkie loves the shows, but knows when to call it a day.
Yeah, right. I'm sure that someday you're going to tell me that you've started learning Klingon. Look, face it, Tom, you're a Star Trek tosser. And anybody who's drowning in as much Star Trek as this, well, there's only one word for them, and that's loser.
I am not a loser. There are other people far more deserving of the title loser than me. What about lovies? You know, those that are into Amdram? Oh, how I loved your Hamlet. Oh, I really felt for him. Or Dungeons and Dragons freaks, hey? Bloodaxe. I shall roll my die and I shall slay thy troll. And those Muppets are like Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, now, hang on a minute. I have to agree with you there. And anybody who likes that trash, I mean, they're a truly sad puppy. Leave me alone, for I am the Slayer, a cute college girl who kicks the ass of any demon that dares enter Sunnydale. I am one cute lass with a cute tush who hates all vampires.
Apart from me, for I am Angel, the vampire with a heart of gold.
No, stay away from me, evil yet strikingly handsome vampire, for I am the Slayer, and I must protect the world from all of your kind.
Do not resist, for I am the vampire with a heart, and I have sought a soulmate throughout my evil existence, and now I desire your cute little buns.
No, I shall not succumb. I shall not let you suck my blood and join your minions.
Do not fear, for I know there is something else that you would like to suck. But do not fear, for I shall not take your soul, for I love you.
No, go back from me, foul demon, for I am armed with this Riker figure, which I shall plunge into your breast, even though I'm rather hot for you.
And before you take my undead form, please, I ask my lady for one favour. A kiss.
No, I shall not succumb. Oh, go on then.
I always said you two would make a lovely couple.
Ah!
Don't let me disturb you.
No,
not at all.
We were demonstrating.
Yes, we did demonstrating. We were demonstrating how silly Buffy fans are.
And that involves kissing each other, right?
No, we were proving
That you wanted to snog each other?
No, we weren't kissing.
The girls at school always said you were too close to be just good friends. I tried to defend you, but now...
No, you know that's not true. I've just split up with my gorgeous girlfriend, for Christ's sake.
Exactly. Just split up. Did she leave you because she discovered you were travelling on both decks of the bus, I ask myself. And you, Dick. It's been quite some time since you had a young lady.
No, that's not true. I've got a woman right now. I'm getting stacks. I am.
Really? From who?
Can't say.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Is it someone I know?
No, definitely not. And anyway, it most definitely proves that I'm definitely not queer.
Right.
How did you get in anyway?
The door's open?
Can you close anything after you use it?
Obviously not. Look at your flies.
What?
Gotcha. Ooh.
Why are you at work, Harry?
Oh, it's pissing it down out there. No one wants to buy CDs from a market stall in monsoon weather, so I packed up. Besides, there's always a chance of a couple of free beers round here, so I thought I'd pop by and see if the fridge is full. And if it means I get a chance to see you two playing kissy face, all the better. It's a chance a girl just can't pass up.
I told you we were not trying to kiss each other.
Certainly not. And anyway, even if I was queer, I certainly wouldn't fancy Dick.
Yeah, you say... Wait, what did you say?
I said that I just wouldn't fancy you, that's all.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I mean that if I was gay, I'd like to think that I'd have slightly better taste than to pick a poser like you.
Oh, what? This coming from the paranoid, delusional, agoraphobic Star Trek addict who hasn't set foot outside of his flat for, 6 weeks?
Dick, you sound upset. Do you want Tom to fancy you?
No. I just think it's a bit rich, him commenting on my success with women when the last relationship he had lasted 6 months before she realised he was a hopeless Trekkie. He cites Catherine Janeway and the tribble that landed on Jim Kirk's head as his heroes, and he's got the nerve to comment on my success with women.
Well, some of us just can't handle the truth.
I've told you, I've got a woman!
Yes, and that's the first that Harry and I have heard about it, and we're your best friends. Don't you think that if you had a lass in tow that made Kelly Brook look like the Elephant Man, that we'd know about it? Right? So, I submit to the jury that the defendant is telling porkies.
He's got a point. You do like to show off. The second that you've got a contract with some drugged up pop star, you're round here like an attention-seeking puppy. If you had a woman, no offence, she would be welded to your hip. Oh, hello, have you met Tracy? She's from Romania. She's their top model. Yes, doesn't her accent sound like a Brummie?
Oh, leave him, he has got a girlfriend up here.
Well, but hang on. The first thing I'm defending my masculinity, and the next I'm being told I'm mentally challenged, then no woman could possibly fancy me. How did that happen?
Watch and learn. The best form of defence is attack, and I am the buster.
Look, I never said that no woman would fancy you, just that only special women would.
Special as in under the Mental Health Act. No, sorry. I'll leave it.
What?
Is there any nachos in here?
Wait, what's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that, well, I thought that there was this one woman that fancied you.
Well, what's so funny about that? Was she ugly?
No.
Any unusual habits or demands?
Plenty of those, but nothing that would have put Dick off.
Well, what? Did she smell bad?
No, it's just that, well, I thought this woman fancied you, and I thought that if you found out, it would scare the crap out of you, so I didn't tell you.
Oh, for Christ's sake, would you tell me who it was?
All right, Harry.
I don't know who it was.
No, I thought that you fancied him.
What? You thought that Harry fancied me?
Well, you must have thought the same. Remember when we went on holiday to Kos? 2 weeks of sun, sand, sea, and, well, all that booze. There was never any chance of any women.
Well, I tried. Okay, I admit it, I failed.
I thought that you had no success because every time you spoke to a woman, Harry was all over you. You remember that lass from Manchester? You know, the stunning brunette.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, she was a bit of all right.
Right. And you spoke to her, and then what happened?
She blew him out.
No, you suggested that you reenact the pottery scene from Ghost. And when she saw the pair of you all over each other, she did a runner.
She did not.
Excuse me? But I wasn't the one with Dick's legs wrapped around me. Look, I could see everything from where I was stood.
That does not mean that I fancy Dick.
No, you're right, and I realised that on the flight home. It was just the drink talking. A few oozos in the sun, and you were all over Dick. A few duty-frees, and you were trying to chat up the air steward. A guy that made Dale Winton look like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, thank God you got it straight in the end.
Exactly. Anyone for another?
Yeah. I mean, there's no way on earth I could fancy Harry. I mean, me and Harry, that would be almost homosexual.
Eh?
She's not a girl, is she? Well, I mean, of course she's a girl, but she's, not exactly a turn-on. She's one of the lads. I mean, 20 years I've known her. And have you ever looked at her and thought, oh, yes, please? Have you ever seen her be feminine? Have you ever seen her wear a dress or a skirt? No, of course not. I bet her legs are hairier than your armpits.
Steady on, mate. Who gave you the right to insult Harry?
I'm not insulting you, am I?
No.
No, there you are.
You don't have to be polite to this tosser. You can tell him to get lost if you want.
Look, I'm not insulted, I'm not offended, but can we just change the subject before I castrate the pair of you?
Bugger! Have you seen the time? You sort the table out. You sort the floor out.
What's the matter?
Oh, Kate's coming round.
Really? She didn't say anything to me when I saw her earlier.
You saw Kate when?
Today, she came round while I was packing the pitch away. Wanted some discounted CDs, cheeky bitch.
What did she say?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't really listening. I was trying to fight off the market inspector and clear the pitch up at the same time.
Remember, what did she say? Did she say she was coming back to me? Did she say she was moving back in? Oh my God, did she say she was going to come round early?
Will you let me go? I had other things on my mind. I was trying to avoid the market inspector taking my pitch away.
Remember, this is important.
Wait, shut up, Tom. What's that about your pitch?
Nothing.
Taking your picture away. Harry, what have you done this time?
Nothing. That's the point. I haven't paid the rent.
Harry!
Oh, look, it's been raining. I haven't even made enough to cover the rent.
Not again. How much do you owe this time? A week?
Yeah, and a couple of weeks before that.
A couple of weeks. How many weeks exactly?
4.
4? You can't tell me that it's been raining for a month.
No, but I spent a lot more than I intended to a month ago.
What on?
You?
What?
Well, look, you saw how upset he was when Kate left. He needed a night with his mates, and you said you were busy helping somebody to move, so I stepped in. A couple of bottles of wine, nice big Chinese, and...
The draft set.
The what?
A draft set of single malts. Each time you took a piece, you had to down one. We were both slaughtered by the end of the night.
Well, it cost me over 80 quid. So I just thought, well, I'll let the rent slide for a couple of weeks, and then business went slack, and...
Why didn't you come to me?
Oh, because you've bailed me out too many times before. I couldn't ask you for a sub again. You had too much on your plate.
You don't have to. I'm going to give you one whether you want it or not. How much do you need?
A ton. But listen, you
I
really
said
want...
shut up. Now, who do I make this out to? £100 only, but who do I make it out to? You or the inspector?
Tom? And how many times have you given Harry a sub now? 20 times? 30?
That's none of your business.
But how much have you given her? It must be hundreds of pounds, maybe thousands of pounds. And when have you seen any of it back?
She'll pay me back.
When?
When I ask her to.
Look, maybe Dick's right, Tom.
Not a chance. Look, where was Dick that night, eh? Oh, sorry, I can't help you, but I'm moving a friend. But you were there when I needed you. The least I can do is bung you a couple of quid. I mean, I've got all this money. What am I going to spend it on? I own this place. I don't drive. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I mean, yeah, okay. I drink, but nothing to worry about. It's not like I've got any vices.
Apart from Star Trek.
What's that supposed to mean?
Apart from Star Trek. You've got 2 vices, Star Trek and going for women beyond your reach.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means you're so wrapped up in the world of Star Trek, you'll forget what's going on in the real world. I mean, look at Kate. You get yourself a good woman.
That's debatable.
You try and get her involved in Star Trek, and so she ditches you, and then you try and blame everyone but yourself.
Kate did not leave me because of Star Trek.
Really? Did you or did you not, in a moment of passion, call her Catherine?
I might have done.
Sorry, did you... Why is that
Because
bad?
her name is Kate, not Catherine. The only Catherine he knows is Catherine Janeway, the captain from Voyager.
Look, stop trying to wind me up. I'm not going to bite. Now, who do I make this check out to? You or the Gestapo?
Neither. I tried to pay him by cheque last week. It bounced. Unless I pay him by cash by Tuesday, then he's going to give my pitch to one of the casuals.
I don't have enough cash. Dick, have you got any money?
Well, don't look at me. So I never use cash. I pay for everything by card. Who uses cash these days?
But I can write you a cheque. You can go to the cash point.
Look, I've got a better idea. You go to the cash point and cut out the middleman.